Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hello everybody, I'm Charlene Schmidt.
I'm Patrick Schmidt.
And we have just watched episode 12, By Any Means Necessary, of Babylon 5, and it is time to babble for 5. First things first, poor Sinclair. The dude got put through the ringer in this one. It's a lot of hard freaking work playing peacemaker to all of these people. And he even looks a little worse for the wear, I would say. He's unshaven for the very first time, and this dude is... Yeah,
what do we know
unshaven,
about that? Yeah.
Sir. Big things happening in this episode. Workers' rights, the Senate being politicians, Sinclair having to make peace with everybody.
There's a lot to sort through here. Sinclair catching it from all sides. That's why you never want to be middle management.
Right? But guess what? Yes, once again, Sinclair's I have an idea saves the day. He reads the fine print. This is a talent we know that he has, and makes it work.
I think there's a certain element of creativity that I'm learning to come to respect in his solution finding processes. I think the fact that he consistently finds ways to dig himself out of these kinds of situations is more than just like, I have an idea. It's it's a skill that's been developed over time.
Certainly. He's very well practiced at reading the fine print and finding that loophole he needs to make happen. Sinclair is very, very good at his job in that respect.
Yes, and he shows that time and again where he can work multiple sides against the middle, and he can be the middle.
Sinclair is very good at being that person. He has compassion, he listens, he can empathize, he sees the arguments being presented to him, and is, I think, a very good man in that he is trying to do his very best for everybody involved. And I hate to bring it up, but I do feel like this is one of those things where no good deed goes unpunished. This episode really spells out that a lot of the same things we deal with in our world in the here and now happening on Babylon 5.
Well, and I also think that's part of the storytelling of the first season. As I'm coming to understand it, there's an episode about labor negotiations, there's episodes about religion, there's episodes about this and that, and all the things that we can draw parallels to now. Prediction time. Ding, ding, ding. Prediction time.
Prediction time!
We're going to see less of that as we move forward.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to see less of these one-off, let's talk about religion episodes, or let's talk about labor episodes. We're going to see less of that, and we're going to see more of how those intertwine for more complex stories moving forward.
And once again, I am reminded of just how fragile of an operation Babylon 5 is. A lot is happening on this station. A lot of things need to happen on this station, and they can fall apart very easily with one little problem. I mean, it's like a little minor miracle when a day goes by and some massive incident hasn't happened.
The other thing that comes out of this too is we finally sort of see Sinclair take a side. You know, before he's always been able to compromise his way out of a situation with the burning incense plant or whatever. He was
Jaquan flower.
Yeah, he was able to compromise the situation. With the labor shortage and the Rush Act, he had to find a solution that took a side. There was no happy medium, and there wasn't going to be a happy medium, and because that's how labor works. He had to take a side, and he did, and I liked that this episode acknowledged that right at the end by saying, you just made some powerful enemies.
Any predicted fallout from that yet?
When you're in middle management, you catch from two directions. That's why you don't want to be a middle manager.
For real, tough career track.
So he's going to get it from both directions no matter how it works. It just sounds like now he might get a little bit more from the top.
Fun! So in the B plot, we kind of see a slightly different side of G'Kar. We at least see that he has a spiritual side.
Yes.
Which is an interesting contrast to the angry and sometimes conniving, scheming side that Narns sometimes have had so far. So what do you think about all of this? And the fact that there is apparently more than one Narn religion.
It shouldn't be surprising that no world is any one thing, and that no race is any one thing, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
take notes, Star Trek.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I find most beautiful about Babylon 5 is they have very well developed cultures. And no, they're not all any just one thing. There's a lot of diversity within their own culture that collides with the other cultures of the alien species on this station. And all hell breaks loose and ensues, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that'll do it for By Any Means Necessary. We are headed off to watch episode 13, and if you want to let us know about what you think about this episode, by all means, put it in the comments. Spoiler free, only up to this episode if you're one of our longtime vets who knows what happens next. If not, if you're a newbie, chat with a fellow newbie. Exchange what you're thinking, you're feeling. What do you predict is going to happen? All the great things. Let's build a community here and make that happen. So until next time, guys, we'll be seeing ya.